Start Bible.
Sells we love ourselves, we love each other. I love you, sister. I love you, brother. I love you, brother. I love you, sister. I love you, mister. I love you, missus. I love you, missus. I love you, mister. Speak through spirit, this great divine. Can't hold my mind to obstruction time. I get blinded by lust, so what is hate? Octopus we be, we change the colors. Rainbow skin and diamond flutters. We get bigger than cracker, just ask your mother. They call us motherfuckers, where the motherfuckers make a mother motion, call a mother boy. I got a father.
4, 8, 12, 18. Let me say 30. Does not. Hold on. They're like, watch this, y'all. If this person got it right here, we gonna knock on the door and say, if you knock, you shall receive. But also say, if it's in my will, I shall do. No, no, no. Come now, God. Is he behind you? Is he next to you? Technically, I am. I am all frequency. The commendation of wisdom. The praise. The commendation of wisdom. The praise of wisdom. Does not wisdom call? When they say, like, does wisdom call? Does not wisdom ring? Do it not vibrate? Do wisdom not vibrate through your being? You must have inner strength to get any knowledge. Inner strength is inner knowledge, inner wisdom. And understanding lift her voice up, like it says. Voice is vibration. And understanding lift her voice up. Remind y'all, I'm not looking at the next line. I'm looking at the very line that I'm reading, just so I can see what parables I can get from. You believe me on your own account. Do not wisdom call and understanding lift her voice up? Meaning, okay, understanding, does it not make me be like more confident in what I'm saying? Like, okay, oh, I understood that, and I brought an understanding. Even nobody be like, oh yeah, that's something I could go with. They could be using pride, but I understood it, and I see the connections of it clearly. So does it not lift her voice up? Voice is meaning like the person who's birthing the new into anything, you know. Does understanding not lift her voice up, saying, oh yeah, I could keep doing this, I could keep confident, I got the energy for it, I feel the greatness from it. 2, partnership, and on top of the heights besides the way, And on top of the heights, beside the way where the paths meet, she takes her stand. Beside the gates at the opening of to the city, at the entrance of the door, she cries out, "To you, O men, I call." And my voice is to the sons of men. O naive ones, understand prudence, and O fools, understand wisdom. Listen, for I speak noble things, and open my lips will reveal right things. Based on every time I birth something into new, it will reveal the right things for you. It will reveal everything that points you to the direction it needs. You know? And it said, like, you shall knock and it shall answer. At the entrance of the door she cries out, "To you, O men, I call." To Amen, I am the certain one. To the voice of men, of men, of men, of men, of men, of men. And to the voice of the sons of Amen, the naive ones, understand prudence. Understand what it means to take your time and look, you know. Take your time to actually sit back and be like, what's going on, you know. And fools, understand wisdom. Fools, understand what wisdom actually is. It is actually things that go over your head and you have to sit there and ponder on it. Wisdom is not quick common sense, not quick everything doings. Wisdom is not looking at it in TV and understanding how to turn it on. That is not wisdom. Wisdom is not looking at the railroad track and be like, don't get on it when a train comes. That is not wisdom. Don't step in front of a car. That's not wisdom. Don't touch the stove. That's not wisdom. They must learn from their own mistakes. That's wisdom. You know. Oh, when you go to sleep, you feel like you see nothing. That's not wisdom. When you close your eyes, you go into a portal where you actually have to be in a faith reality. Everybody, when they get conscious of what sleep is and what God is, everybody is at first scared to go to sleep. You know. But you actually got to sit there and be like, you know what? I'm going into the faith realm. Everybody had to go into the faith realm. You already got the faith. There's no when you first went to sleep, when your first time being scared going to sleep, that's when you picked up what real faith is. Y'all must remember the time y'all went to sleep for the first time after knowing what going total black and how God would end everything. Y'all must remember that. That's where your faith actually real deal kicked in. You must remember that you're straying away from it by going to these earthly things. Besides the gate at the opening of the city, to old men I call, and my voice is the sons of men, or naive ones. Understand prudence, or fools, understand wisdom. Listen, for I will speak noble things, saying, I will speak things noble, knowing of the Bible. And Nazir opening Bible. I will speak things from Nazir opening the Bible. And the opening of my lips will reveal right things. For my mouth will utter truth. Read to. And my mouth would read to you the truth. And wickedness is an abomination to my lips. But saying like, oh, anything that will stick and look ugly and bind to other, and that needs to bind to other things, is an abomination to my lips. Like, pureness is a string of absolute light. And when I say a string, it's where we have more powers than righteousness that we could go higher into of light. You know, but this right here is a string. It's like a little painting. Wickedness is like, let's see, can't even see it, but I know what it is. So imagine, you know, them little spiky things we got coming out the ground. They be sticking to your clothes. Like them right there. They don't really deal. They don't look like they produce any seeds. Any fruit. They don't look cute. They just something that's there. But if you pick up close, you be like, it looks simple. It looks something cool. But nobody want that on their clothes. Wickedness, they be like, you know what? We know it's gonna cause some type of hazard. We know it's hard to get off because they small. We just want to put this on people, you know. And open my lips, so reveal right things, for my mouth will utter truth. And wickedness is an abomination to my lip. Me having things stick to you that doesn't need to be stuck to you is not in my will. Let's see. What do I want to stick? If I want to fly as a butterfly, I want that to stick to you. I want something colorful to stick to you. I want something that's floatable, something that's precious, something you can find joy and meaning from. All utterance of my mouth are in righteousness. There is nothing crooked or perverted in them. They are all straightforward to him who understands. So basically saying, like, there's nothing crooked or perverted. When they say every time I speak, like I could be like, oh, all utterance of my mouth are, let's see, my utterance of my mouth are like fingers to my wife, and she's a virgin. Basically, I'm getting her started. I'm getting her in the vibe of understanding what actual life is and sex is, just to get more life into place. Unless me saying, oh, there's nothing crooked, like, let's say, oh, all utterance of my mouth or all utterance of my mouth are spittle from that old girl around the block. And like, what information you finna get from that? When we see you lusting, or from old girl around the block, we see you lusting. You said, oh, the spittle from my mouth. Oh, we seen you like going down on people. Basically saying, oh, I basically like taking people down and making them feel like it feel good the whole time. I'm finna go take her energy somewhere else and cause her conscious to be in worry. But she gonna fight it off, but she gonna still be in worry, just like them little sticky things. You gonna fight to take them off. You look to the other side of your sock, they still on there. There's nothing crooked, basically like crooked, like, oh, the image crooked. Like, we all want straight pictures, we don't want it crooked. Perverted meaning every time I say something, every time I speak, every time I actually try to get an understanding from out of something, every per is verting my arousal. But if I look at, oh, white people, like, oh, we got to be respectful to people's wives. We don't want to look at other people's wives and be like, oh yeah, do that, or nah. But we got our own wife, be like, I'm gonna be respectful of her too. When the time is right for her to actually feel that, then that's when the time is, But with me, it's like, oh, open heart, open. You better sit back and open your heart and be like, what can come out of this situation? They trying to speak through me, because I even spoke the slightest thing. But watch this, I can still transmute off that shit. Shifts happen in time. But we all need some perfect pussy in our life. Perspective, understanding, success. Strongly, yes. Understand Yeshua. Oui. There's nothing crooked or perverted in them. So when I say perverted, I'm like, oh, they gonna stick on it and be like, oh, only this word. Nah, I'm a real deal. Make it exactly where it need to be. You're not gonna look. If everything is righteous, it's already at the top. And everything low, they trying to make it blind other people looking for the light. They must go into avert simulation. They are all straightforward to him who understands. They are all straightforward to him who understands. Basically, like, straightforward, like, okay. Straightforward doesn't mean like immediately knowing. That's not wisdom. Straightforward is basically saying, okay, if you sit back, be patient, you're going to be like, okay, I can keep walking on this path. I can keep walking on this path. I can keep walking on, like a blind person. First, blind people got to know the street, but say it's their first time on the street, and they keep tapping with their stick. Keep tapping. Excuse me. And they're like, okay, yeah, everything right here in my path is good. I can keep straight forward. Even though I got to move this stick in front of me, we're going to say the stick is faith. Okay? Even though I got to move this stick so I can make sure I got good faith. Exactly what it's saying. I know y'all hear the twitch of perverted that could come in there. I ain't hearing it until I heard a whisper on it. They are all straightforward to him to understand. Somebody who understands what life actually is and what's needed is going to look straightforward to him. And write to those who find knowledge, Ashley. And write to those who finds knowledge. Take my instruction and not silver. And knowledge rather than choice is gold, and to write to those who find knowledge. So anyone who looks and finds knowledge from basically like, oh, this the right path, this the right path, from moving their cane walk and they stick correctly, they'll be straight, stand on 10, take my instructions, taking my instruction and not silver. So take my instruction. I'm ready to telling you, like, look, I'm showing y'all this me. You feel me? Take my instruction and don't look at my silver and be like, ooh, he fine, he got this. You feel me? Let me youthful lust. Try to get it close on him. No. And knowledge rather than choice is gold. This person who really use their mouth like, oh, pick this choice right here, or pick this choice right here. And if you pick the wrong one, you can die. But I'm gonna let you know this one you can die. Nah, you trying to tell somebody to choose and let that be their choice. Whole time you must understand the knowledge. If you don't understand the knowledge, then you're not actually gonna get what's real deal in the simulation of the instructions I'm telling you. I'm telling you, take my instruction and don't take my goals for youthful lust. You know? And go and get knowledge rather than this person with a gold mouth telling you, look, take this choice right here or take this choice. For wisdom is better than jewels. Wisdom is way better than anything that's gonna shine and feel like, oh, that can stick right there, like a rock in a hard place or a rock in the river. You know you're supposed to be flowing. And you're like, oh, if I put this right here, put this rock right here, it's gonna look good, and my river gonna keep flowing. No, don't put no rocks in the river. When it was primordial water, it was no rocks, just straight water. Let yourself be as primordial water, as open and vast as you can be. Anything that's gonna come, anything that you need to be like, you're gonna speak it. You're gonna search to speak it. You don't need no jewels saying, okay, put this right here, it's gonna look pretty. Because if you put me, I'm putting yourself in my perspective. I'm God, and I'm showing you, like, look, I don't need no jewels, silver, gold, none of that. All those are parables and metaphors. I'm ready to say, man, like, oh, here, they like, here, God, get this jewel. Take, this a rock that can help you stop one thing and get in another. I drop it in my energy system, it's gonna float, or it's gonna sink all the way to the bottom. And it's be like, bro, that's way out of my reach. I know how to transmute further from that, you know? Just like them cuss words. They like, oh, if you say these cuss words, say that bad word right here, you can really deal be like, oh, I'm grown, I got more power on my words. No, more power your words understanding the Bible, you know? That's a jewel right there. A jewel is cuss words. Cuss words look good. You can say them, obviously, let people know, oh, you grown, huh? You feel what I'm saying? But that, to me, that's real deal. You feel me? That's gonna go deep in the bottom. And once I say, all right, I don't want that to be light. So since all matter is light, I'm like, I don't want that to be light. It's gonna turn back into water. It's really gonna turn back into the flow of what I already created. And all desirable things cannot compare with her. Or like anything that you desire cannot compare. Flip around her, Ray. You cannot compare it with me, Ray. All desirable things cannot compare it with me. I really get in your energy says to me like, man, I didn't even know I wanted to desire this. I didn't even know I wanted to be with desire like this. You know. 12 means spiritual understanding. I, wisdom, dwell with prudence. I, the person who wisdom, I really did dwell with caution. I don't sit here and be like, you know what I'm finna say next. Like, y'all see me look up these words, like what I read out really did need to sit here and be like, oh, I don't move with caution. I don't do that. No, I'm really showing y'all examples what prudence is way before it even hit for real. And I find knowledge in discretion. And I find out, okay, discretion. If you know my names, Allah Bitten, it means the one, the hidden one, the one who hides knowledge. I'm one, ain't you? You know. The fear of the Lord is hate to evil. The fear of the Lord is hate to evil. Pride, arrogance, and the evil way and perverted mouth, I hate. The fear of the Lord is hate evil. I already told y'all what fear really means. Fear means fulfilling ear of the Lord. You must always listen to the Lord. The fulfilling ear of the Lord is to hate evil. You know, it's to hate he. H-E is to hate he. If the fulfilling ear of the Lord is to hate he. You real deal looking at me like, oh, we finna fear the Lord so much that we don't get in this place. Hold on, y'all fearing is not what I'm asking for. I'm asking for filling ear. I already told y'all 2 Timothy 3:16 through 17. That's how much you read everything. Pride and arrogance, P.A. He, Pa. You feel me? I'm showing y'all, look, me. I'm the Pa. Me, Nazir. Hate evil. Pride, arrogance, P.A.H.E. I'm going to use every single thing. They're not going to have no power over nothing I do. You know? Look at P-A-A-A-T-E-W. P2. Pa-2. Pa-timu. Pa-te. Pa-te. That's also the father. Pata. Pita. That's the father. In a perverted mouth. Listen, we don't got none of that. We really understand what power system is, and we really know how to move power. We really got the most understanding that we need. But look, since the devil is false light, and he copying exactly what I'm doing, and you can't get confused if you don't have Holy Spirit and real deal power of this Bible to move through the Bible. Counsel is mine and sound wisdom. I real deal count on you, to less, L-E-S, count less. I count the less. Okay, I'm going to count that. They're going to less this, and less that. Is mine. You real deal count the less with me? That's mine, If you counting to sell out on me, if you counting, you feel me? That ain't real. Y'all real deal need to show y'all, look, come here, let me show you something. Let me speak to you. I'm finna less something you own. What the counsel is. To less, yeah. And sound wisdom, SW, Southwest. I'm in the South. I'm in the West. West is right, righteous. And sound wisdom, I got sound wisdom. I can move through any situation and look at the Bible and look at them and be like, man, I could trump you every time. I am understanding. Power is mine. I am understanding. I'm real deal looking at you like, come on now. I am the definition of understanding. The power is mine. Everything that y'all see, M-I-N-E, manifested, intuitive Nazir, expander. That's me. I already told y'all in about everything points back to me. I created it to be in my image. I created it so it can point back to me. Everybody like, well, we can use our name with this too. Because your name, no, I didn't say y'all name. I didn't say y'all being right here is anything. Because guess what I'm going to do? You look at me, I'm finna use your name for that. Oh, you want to use we could put our name right here. All right, I'm finna break down your name and acronyms again. And guess what you didn't do? Exactly what I did. Nazir is already a full parable. My intuition, Nazir expanding. Nazir means helper. You feel me? By me, kings reign and rulers decree justice. By me, by my power, I tell kings, oh, go reign on knowledge over there. And rulers, oh, go over there and decorate justice. Decorate my name, my being, the justice I give all over them. By me, prince rules and nobles, all who judge rightly. By my prince rule and nobles, all who judge rightly. By my prince rule, L-E mean joy. One of my names is Ru. Har, Mahadev, or Rudra. R-U-D-R-A. Wedra. By the prince rule and nobles, knowing the Bible, read from Nazir opening the Bible, all who judge rightly, by my prince rule and nobles, everybody who judged me did not judge rightly. They look, bro, I look at them, it's almost like, man, y'all in the pool of sin right now. I'm finna have grace though. I'm finna look away and have grace. I love those who love me, and those who diligently seek me will find me. Nobody really is seeking me, so they not finna find nothing. Riches and honors are with me, enduring wealth and righteousness. Every time I say that, I'm like, look, I got your riches, I got all your honor, I got it with me. They're like, oh, you the devil, you offer money, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Riches can be seen, all your riches and honors are with me. That's what I'm telling them, your riches or righteousness. What you really deserve already. Just be with me and I got you. They were like, no, what you? I'm like, no, the devil gonna say, I could give you this only if you trade me this. No, I ain't with that. I'm saying your riches honor with me. Just come walk with me. Let me read you this Bible. You ready to sit down and find understanding, seek me? Your riches and honor with me. Enduring wealth and righteousness. WR, wide receiver. Enduring, wide receiving. My fruit is better than gold, even pure than gold. Even pure gold. My fruit is better than gold, even puree gold. So if I real deal, it's basically saying, my fruit, like my real deal, what I speak. If you look at our chakras, my energy system is real deal better than the material gold, even puree gold. So if I go and get some fruit, you feel what I'm saying? Also, in our real deal, mash it down, make it a smoothie, get all the nutrients for you. Here, get this. What I give, my energy system, better than metal, rocks, even better than food, actual food. You feel me? And my yield better than choicest gold. And my stop better. My yield, what I really can stop you from seeing, is better than choicest gold. If you really looking at me like, I think I could choose to hunt on him because he look good. Look at silver. Ooh. Me stopping you is better than you trying to list with me. I walk in the way of righteousness. In the midst of the paths of justice, I walk in the way of righteousness. I walk in the way. I walk in the ray. Sun God Ray. Yahweh. Ra Ray. I'm walking the way of righteousness. I walk in the ray. Basically, I'm walking in this body. They call me Ray of righteousness. In the midst of the path of justice. P-O-J. Podge. 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 Jop. Jop. Podge. Path of justice. Don't eat pork chops. That's not justice. But look, we finna chop up these pigs with this water. Poor job. Listen, if you doing something you know you're supposed to be doing it, do it. Or you're gonna have a poor job if you're not in the path of justice. To endow those who love me with wealth. To endow those who love me with wealth. That I may fill their treasuries. And I'll, you're like, man, you only look at me for money. I'll provide with quality asset. But if you're only looking at me for money, it's like, I'm finna end you. Ow, why would you do that? But if you're really looking at me like, whoa, the Nazir example expander, I love him. I'm like, I love him with wealthy. I love him with wealth, with well seeing. I actually see what he's talking about. That I may fill their treasuries. I may fill you up, And I'm not talking about money, none of that. I'm really talking about the word. The Lord possessed me at the beginning of his way, before his works of old. The Lord possessed me at the beginning of his way. The Lord possessed me at the beginning of his way, before his works of old. So all this right here, I'm really speaking in eternity sense. 22, that's Raphael, when my boy Rafi really did cut off the devil head. Let you know, the Lord possessed me. I really did talk to somebody at the beginning of my Ray experience, before I really did jump in Ray now Evan, before birth, but understanding through birth. Before his works of the old, we really looking at, this the low right here. OLD, spell it backwards, D low. All this low energy right here is old, because we already in eternity. My chosen ones, my wood ones, already in eternity. So like, all this works of the old. Oh yeah, this would be before it. You feel what I'm saying? What I'm saying in eternity, what we write in eternity, before his works of the old, he was in my conscience. He was with me. He understood what I was doing. From everlasting I was established, from the beginning, from the earliest times of the earth. From everlasting I was, like I told you, from everlasting I was established, from the beginning, from the earliest times of earth. When there is no depths, I was brought forth. When there are no springs abounding with water. Before the mountains were settled, before the hills I was brought forth. while he had not yet made the earth and fields, not first dust of the world. So if you look at everlasting, say time, I'm always sitting in one spot. Time is not higher than me. So I'm looking at everything right now like, that's just the energy point right there. My highest point, my highest focus in life is not even in the same comprehension. You feel me? I'm really sitting in a type of energy field like, oh, time is just not even a simulation, it's just an energy point that I created to bring parables out of it. Y'all really not in the same alignment with me until. So no real deal parables. All this was saying there were no depths that was brought forth, no springs, no mountains settled, no hills brought forth, no parables was real deal made yet. Like this before I read this started working, and everybody looking at, oh, all these old videos, we need to watch these. You know, this was getting everlasting. Like when there was no spring abounding with water, before the mountains were settled, before the hills were brought forth. I really like, look, heal with these parables. Nobody looked at me yet. For real, for real. Why he had not made the earth and the fields, not the first dust of the war laid. You feel me? Dust of the war laid. When I say, all right, y'all stop that for real, and I give you the word why you need to stop it, they gonna look at it like, oh, then the dust gonna settle and be like, yes, we completed. So I love you, baby shoe. I'm not a baby dad. You're my baby. My turn, okay. When he established the heavens, I was there. Yes, I was there watching my father establish the heavens. When he inscribed a circle on the face of the deep, and he made firm the skies, when the springs of the deep became fixed, when he set for the sea its boundaries, so that the water would not transgress his command. When he marked out the foundations of the earth, then I was beside him as a master workman, and I was daily his delight, rejoicing always before him, rejoicing in the world his earth, and having my delight in the sons of man. The light of all men. I was sitting there enjoying it with my father. I mean, it's my father. This is you. When he made firm the skies above, which is me. I am the skies. I am the air. He made firm, meaning he mrif, if. Be like, listen, son, this how you was. Listen to me, son. You're Mr. If Junior. I'm ready to show you something about creation and why they always talking about something. If this, then this will happen. That's why I'm always the highest creator of all. And they be looking at me like, oh, this. Sit. Oh, you feel what I'm saying? So like a snake, he eat the word forward and then it come through the back. But you gotta look at, what actually come through the back, because it came through the front big. So what come through the back should be important, right? See how the size is exactly, because it could be better simplified. Yeah. So this what you was looking at the whole time we used to shoe. I just said keep speaking. I'm finna show you something, son. I be doing too much. you, get away. All this smoke, get away. And you was like, Dad, I'm finna help you. I heard you all the way from over here. And I learned how to be exactly what you need. The perfect breath. Like that. It's definitely. Hey, bro. I'm finna help you create new understandings. Because I see you're weary and lonely, Papa. I love you. But he who sins against me injures himself. All those who hate me love death. Anybody who try to stop my breath alive injures himself. All those who hate me love death. Do not neglect it. Blessed is the man who listens and watching daily at my gates, waiting at my doorpost. I'm ready posting. I'm fine delighting people who keep looking at my page and trying to figure out what's going on. Rejoice in the world, his earth is my delight, the sons of men. All I'm trying to do is fix everything that they try to break down in DNA commands. I really had all creation fixed, saying, okay, nothing will be able to against me, or this water will not sit here and not listen to me when I command. I'm like, alright, bet. And then I was like, man, why they thinking they created their own stuff? And like, man, let us, since you almighty, let us. I'm like, you know what? I'm like, you see what I'm talking about, son? Now watch how this junk go. I'm gonna show you something about these real deal energies. I can really create real beings, and look what they be doing. I get them a little bit of freedom. I show them, and he be like, man, they need to get on with that. Why they thinking they made this? Why they real deal sitting here trying to make a mirror in front of me, knowing well all the people who see me, like, okay, y'all, we can only see why the devil real deal trying to aggravate God. You're like, you a real being, or you a fake being? And like, bro, I'm just potent, lucid. And like, no, you're not. I created this, cause you're not even real, but I feel I'm real. I'm like, bro, I got too much to be showing you, and sit here and show you like, oh, yeah, I'm creative, I'm real. No, now take way beyond infinity. You want to see it, then sit back and chill. Nah, bump down, I'm gonna kill you and dissect you, and see everything myself. And when you're dead, I'm gonna eat it all myself. And nah, I ain't gonna create you again. I'm gonna just keep it all myself. No, that's what I'm trying to do. Alright, bet. Let me show you something. They started walking the dog. The dog wanted to go that way. Nope, yank yourself back over there. Oh, he want to go poop? You better poop while walking, cause I'm finna leave. I said I wanted to open a dimension at this time and keep it this long. Since you getting away, it's still finna be this long. You just finna be in a parable, and I'm still finna get some fun out of it. When I say fun, real deal, my destined desire, just to create and create compound conjunctions to expand creatively. That was Proverbs 8. I want to do pro actions of infinity.